Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
In addition to handling bounced checks by invoicing, as shown in the previous lesson, you can also enter a bounced check into QuickBooks Online Plus by using the Write Checks window. As mentioned in the previous lesson, if you use a check, the check must come from a customer originally invoiced using the accounts receivable account. For example, you can use the check method if the bounce check was received from a customer payment on an invoice using the Receive Payment window. If you use this method, the first step is to create a new check. Click the Create button, and then click the Check link under the Vendors heading in the drop-down menu to open the Write Checks window. Select the customer that bounced the check from the Choose a Payee field. Enter the date the original check bounced into the Payment Date field. Uncheck the Print Later checkbox, and then type NSF or something similar into the Check Number field. Select Accounts Receivable or the specific accounts receivable account you used from the Account drop-down in the first line of the Account Details split line list. Then enter the amount of the bounced check into the Amount column in this row. This finishes the check. Click one of the Save buttons at the bottom of the screen to save the check and close the page. You then need to change the existing payment entry you made to apply the new bounced check entry you just created. To do this, click the Sales link within the navigation bar, and then click the Customers link in the page that opens to the right to view the customers list. Click the name of the customer that bounced the check to open the transactions list for this customer. Locate the payment associated with the original bounced check and then click it to open the payment. Uncheck the invoice with which the payment was associated. Find the NSF check entry and then check it to balance the original payment with the NSF entry. When finished, choose a Save option to save it and close the page. The original invoice is now marked unpaid and the payments will cancel each other out. However, you still need to create an invoice for the bank service charges. To create an invoice, you must already have or create a product or service item for the fees you want to charge. Follow the same steps shown using the invoicing method of collecting a bounced check in the lesson named Handling Bounced Checks by Invoice to create a bounced check fee product or service item. Then create the invoice for the bounced check fee as you normally would. If you need to create an item to collect the bounced check fee, then you also need to create an expense to enter the bank service charges you were charged for the bounced check. Follow the same steps shown using the invoicing method of collecting a bounced check in the lesson named Handling Bounced Checks by Invoice to create the expense for the bank service fees you were charged. You can then send a statement to the customer to collect the open invoices on their account. To create a statement, click the Sales link in the navigation bar, and then click the Customers link in the page that opens to the right to view the Customers page. Then check the customer to whom you want to send a statement in the customer list. In the Action column, click the Create Statement link to open the Create Statements window. Depending on your preference, choose either the Balance Forward or the Open Item choice from the Statement Type drop-down. Select the dates to show in the statement, and then click the Apply button. To open the statement in a Print Preview window, click the Print or Preview button in the toolbar at the bottom of the window, and then click the print icon within the window to print a copy of the statement. You can then click the Close button to close it when finished if needed. Alternatively, if you communicate via email with this customer, you can click the Save and Send button in the Create Statements window to send an electronic copy to the customer immediately. After the customer remits payment on this statement, follow the normal procedure to accept payment on the invoice you created by using the Receive Payment page.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.